But I thought I'd come and check on you to see how your mental health was. Mine been up and down lately, you know, which I don't beat myself up about because I understand now what's going on. I gave up that toughen up, shake it off mentality long time ago. But I see so much going on in the world. I thought I'd just come in and say hey and check on you to make sure you're okay. I've been scrolling on the internet, and one of the things I've been seeing a lot of is people are just going nuts out here. So many people being unalived by their spouses. You have the young lady in Florida that was a city councilwoman, I believe, and her husband took her out, said something to the fact of he just couldn't take it anymore. And I'm still trying to understand what that is. What couldn't he take anymore? First thing that came to my mind, being that they both were black, was what, her mouth? And I don't say that lightly. I'm just saying that, trying to understand his mentality. And then the young lady, Ashley, that went over there in Tanzania, and she got proposed to, and 24 hours later, she gone. Just so many people out here. I think I read a post. There was a total of like 16, at least specifically. I know it's more people than that, but that was highlighting women, minority women that have been unalived so far this year, which is unfortunate. And just all the hate. The Hispanic young lady, forget her first name, but last name Gonzalez, that Houston officer that got exposed. Somebody posted her video ranting about minorities using the N word and just hateful slurs. And it just, gets back to why I started doing this in 2019, to focus on your mental health, to make sure that you're well and to have real conversations about where you are emotionally, mentally, because for the most part, most people, a lot of people, far too many people are pretending, right? And we don't want that. We don't want people to pretend and act like they okay or everything is in order, because we all dealing with something. And many of us have been conditioned to suffer silently, hide, live behind a lie. And I can be very transparent and honest with you. That is not the proper way to survive. Not to say everybody needs to be in your business and needs to know what goes on with you, but a lot of times we seclude ourselves and we don't get the proper help, and we go in a downward spiral without any support, and it's just not conducive to living a happy, healthy life. But each day I check in to see what's going on out here in these streets. It is a constant reminder of how much people's mental health is jacked up. And although you got people out here that's starting to encourage it, which I'm glad to finally see, a lot of people out here still lying and using this as a hustle and a money-making opportunity. And although there should be and is opportunities and ways to profit, that should not be the main driver. Everybody's time is important. And you just, most people aren't in a situation to just give up their time. But you just have to vet people and understand who is for the right thing and who is giving out accurate information. I was looking at all those videos about that Gonzalez girl, that Houston cop that went on the rant, and all these people are out here posting and reposting saying that she's been terminated, and it's just not true. It only takes you a few minutes to search Google or whatever engine you use to verify information. She relieved and terminated are two totally different things. The girl is not terminated, but you got all these people out here spewing and putting out false information, and that's just a dangerous thing. And that's why I tell you, you have to vet where you get your information and what you allow yourself to be exposed to, because people will lead you down the wrong road. And I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about mental health the other day, because she has watched me on this journey since before 2019 of wanting to speak about it. But I have my own challenges too. Some days I just can't do it. And that's why I speak out, to let people know that they ain't alone. You know, your brain and your body get sick sometimes, and that's okay. But what's not okay is just to sit there, live, and do nothing silently. But how people just buy into lies or tell them, it's concerning. It really is. But I think we have to continue to have these conversations about mental health, because it's not a race thing, it's not a gender thing, it's not a culture thing, it's a mankind thing. You got people that's jacked up and struggling across the globe, you know? But that don't mean you can't get well. That does not mean that you shouldn't take time out and take care of yourself. I just came to check on you to see how you were doing, to remind you to guard your mind and what you expose yourself to, and don't believe everything you see and hear, because all of it and a lot of it ain't true. And be very intentional with where you focus and where you exert your energy, because life is a vapor and it will suck you up. Anyway, I'm your girl Boost, wishing you a great day. Mental health, life, and just whatever else